Hi, I'm Jeff Zeig, and here I am in New York. I'm the founder, the director of the Milton Erickson Foundation, and I'm offering you today another 5-minute tip on how you can be a better therapist. We've been exploring the areas of gift wrapping, and we've explored some generalities about how you could think about congruent and incongruent tasks. We have explored some of the specifics about how you might think about using symptom prescription and paradoxical intention. Today, what I'm going to be talking about is ambiguous function assignments. These have been very well explored by Stephen and Carol Langton, and they, I think, are the ones who named this type of task an ambiguous function assignment. The idea behind an ambiguous function assignment is to give somebody a benign task, but a task that has some relevance and can be projected into. In other words, people have a tendency to want to be healthy, and if you give them an opportunity, they can access healthy things. So an ambiguous function task is meant not to trick somebody, but to stimulate resources from within. And the idea is that people will learn by doing things. Give them something to do, and they can improve. So let's say you come to the end of a session and you're working with an anxious person and you don't know exactly what it is to do, but you think, okay, at least I can give the person a prescription. If you go to a doctor's office, physician's office, you leave with a prescription. And so similarly, in the psychotherapist's office, you can leave with a prescription. You don't know exactly what to do, so you say to the client, you've been suffering with this issue, here's what I want you to do this week. I'd like you to light a candle, and the candle needs to be a blue candle, and light this candle at night when you're having dinner with your family. Make sure that all of the members of the family are paying attention as you are lighting this blue candle, and then have dinner. Come back next week and tell me, why did I give you that assignment? Now, the fact of the matter is, it's the assignment that came to your mind. You're not exactly sure, but it is a relatively benign task, and people can project good things into it. The client comes back next week and says, oh my gosh, that was a great assignment. I can't believe that. How did you know that that would work? And you say, well, tell me what happened. And the client says, well, suddenly we realized that the rituals that we've had in our family have not been things that we've been following through with. And these rituals give so much more meaning to our family life, and they help me to feel so much more calm and so much more at ease when the whole family was together. And we started doing some of the other rituals that we used to do in the past. That was incredible. How did you know? And you say, as a therapist, it was, of course, obvious. But you haven't gotten all of the things that I intended by that assignment, so let's have you do that assignment again this week and tell me what more you've learned by virtue of doing it next week. Now, the assignments that you give could be something simple, carry around a book. The assignment could be carry around a piece of paper, but not carry around a pencil. So you could think about many ambiguous assignments that would be relatively benign, that could serve as a projection field into which a client can stimulate some resource that can be helpful to them. It's going to be the presupposition of the client that you're giving this assignment for a reason, and a helpful reason. So for those of you who like this task, what do I mean by that? Well, only use the kind of tasks that you would enjoy if you were a client and the therapist was giving you that kind of task. For me, using ambiguous function assignments works. For me, using paradoxical intention or symptom prescription works. For other people, it's the wrong task because they wouldn't feel comfortable if they were in therapy and a therapist was giving them that task. So this is Jeff Zeig. Here I am in New York with another 5-minute video. Thank you so much.